Hello and welcome to a WCBVI product tutorial. My name is Amy Snow and I am Assistive Technology Instructional Specialist. Today we're going to take a look at the 6-dot Brailler. It is from Logan Tech, and this piece of technology has really been around for quite a while, but I think it's been sort of underutilized. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go over what is in the box, what the unit looks like, and maybe some main features of the unit, just so that you have a passing familiarity with it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, let's take a look at what's in the box, and I'll just describe it very briefly. In the box is going to be obviously your 6-dot Braille label maker. Also, you will receive 2 rolls of the embossing tape, and one will be pre-installed in the unit, and the second one will be in the box for you to install later. You can, by the way, purchase these embossing tape rolls separately for when you are going to inevitably run out if you use this unit to its fullest potential. It will also come with 6 AA batteries that are installed and 1 user guide. If you purchase the optional AC adapter, that will be in the box as well, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Another thing that's in the box is a small cord that allows you to hook this device to a USB keyboard so that it can be used by individuals who do not know Braille to create Braille labels. So let's go ahead and take a look at the layout of the actual unit. So I have this facing so that the space bar is towards me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. So on the bottom is a space bar, and then up a little bit, if you have color vision, it's blue. These buttons are blue, or you might be able to see that it contrasts with the white background of the device. The round button is the enter or the cut button, and we'll look at the reason for that in a little bit. And on either side are the arrow keys that allow you to move backwards and forwards. And again, we'll look at that later. So we're going to move our hands up further, and as we do, assuming we're using 2 hands, we'll find our Perkins style keyboard to do our Braille entry. If we take our unit and move our right hand to the right of the dot 6, there will be sort of a little, what feels like a shelf. And that's where some of the buttons and ports are. And I'm just going to turn it for those who want to take a look visually. Facing, I guess, more towards me is a switch. When the switch is pressed so that it's the flat part is towards me, that is in the off position. If you flip it the other way so that the flat part is towards the top of the machine, it is turned on. You really are going to want to turn this off because it does not have an auto off, and you will drain the batteries if you leave it in the on position. So just a heads up. Next is a very small hole, and I'm not even sure what that is, if it's a headphone jack or why it would need to be there. But then even further up is a micro USB slot, and that is for our cord to connect it to our USB keyboard. And the last thing furthest from us is the AC adapter area. So if you need to plug that into a wall, you have that option if you purchased that capability with your unit. So I'm going to turn it just a little bit to show that here's a door here, and you would push down the latch, just like a battery door, really. And I'm going to open it up and show you real quick. This is where our label tape goes. If you see, it's just kind of put right in here, and it feeds to the right, to the left out of this door. And I'm just going to close the door again real quick and push it down. So that's where you would change your tape. And then we're going to come a little bit over in the back. We don't really need a whole lot, but there is a exit area to the left of where that door is, and sort of around a bump here. And this right here is where your label tape exits after it's been embossed. Just for quick reference, on the back is the door for the batteries, and there's some like little feet to kind of keep it in place, and of course the obligatory serial number that's on the bottom of the unit.